Well, hello, everyone. I told you I was going to steal your thunder. Andrew had this whole script of how he was going to start it.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm
all
ruin
in my
that.
all in my head.
I'm gonna ruin that. I'm going to smash it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go through with it
You're
anyway.
going to do it anyways. Dang it.
Yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for joining us. My name is Andrew Perez, a trainer here with Pragmatic Works. I am joined here by my vice trainer, Devin Knight, here. I had to do something if you're going to steal my thunder. Today, what we're going to be discussing is sort of a little bit of a preview of what to expect for our upcoming Learn with the Nerds session on February 12th. That is going to be our Vibe programming with the Power Platform here. All right, so very excited to give you guys just a little bit of a rundown of what to go through. Yeah, let's go ahead and got the questions pull up.
Yeah, before we even get started with those.
Yeah.
What the heck is vibe programming? Like, I've heard that phrase a number of times, but like, help us understand what are we getting ourselves into here with the bigger picture. Then we'll take the question. I got my own questions for you.
All right, go for it. Yeah, vibe programming is one of the honestly silliest sounding phrases to me, but it is basically. It is the ability to program utilizing AI. So AI models are getting a lot better at recognizing different programming languages, being able to create with different programming languages, and it sort of opens the barrier to entry for people who might not have a computer science background to jump in and create something with just general AI prompting. Now, with that being said, we're going to focus more so on the Power Platform side of this thing, which there are a lot of places where this vibe programming can be implemented.
Very cool. And there's like a whole new URL that you go to for it, right? It's like vibe. There's like a whole
That's
new
definitely
interface.
something we'll be covering for sure.
Okay, so let me actually get to the legit question here now. So what are you going to be covering during the session, since you kind of led us to it?
There we go.
I went rogue again, but
All
tell us what's going to be covered during the session.
So, there are certain things that people tend to expect generally when you hear about vibe programming in the Power Platform, things that most people are familiar with because it kind of smacks you in the face when you go onto any Power Platform website. There is the plans with Power Apps, there's describe it to design it with Power Automate flows, and we will spend a little bit of time on that. But they've kind of been done to death by this point. I want to focus more on some of the aspects that people might not initially think of when trying to implement this kind of code in your Power Platform environment. For instance, there are agents that come with Microsoft 365 Copilot that will build out applications using ProCode for you and workflows using ProCode for you. I also want to show how you can take things that you might build ProCode yourself and bring them into your Power Platform environment. And again, utilizing AI through that process so that, like I said, those options may not be locked off if you're not necessarily a pro developer.
Makes sense. Very cool. All right, next question is, what will those attending the session, what will they leave with? What's something new that they'll understand how to do that they didn't know how to do before?
Well, I mean, there we go. I kind of answered it in the last one, but goodness, you see how much we practice. Kind of answered in the last one, but generally, like I said, this is going to be kind of a lift of the barrier to entry, a lifting of the veil, so to speak. Power Platform always provides a ton of low-code options, and I use the term low-code kind of loosely because you're using their programming languages quite extensively, but there are areas where you might need to turn to JavaScript or to other programming languages to implement something that might not be given to you in the preset features that are available. So with that said, hopefully through this, for people who might not have that kind of background, you will see different ways that you can implement that. And for those that might already have that background, you might see a kind of faster method of implementing these different changes and features.
I like that. So if I'm new to Power Platform, let's say specifically Power Apps, I'll be able to develop Power Apps a little faster, not have to have that like full knowledge of every little detail quite yet. And if I do already know Power Apps, it'll help bring in some more advanced capabilities. It'll write some code for me that maybe is more difficult and save me a lot of time. I like that. Very nice. All right, what's our next one here? And what's the required knowledge or background needed?
I would say the whole point of vibe programming is that the required knowledge is none. Now, again, that's always an ideal. You'll always run into different areas where maybe that pre-knowledge of the Power Platform, Power FX, parts of these programming languages may help you. And I think one of the good things of what we're covering here is that this can really be for anybody at any skill set. So again, for those of you that have no background in this, this kind of lifts the veil, allows you to access these different features. But for those of you that might already have a background, then you still may be able to learn something new from it, or maybe they can create something for you that you can adjust with your own knowledge and skill set. So people pretty much at any level should be able to come into here and walk home with something from it.
I love it. I love it. All right, next question is, how do I register? So I think we're going to have on our screen right now, you can of course find out pragmaticworks.com. You can register on the homepage if you scroll down, but you'll also see on the screen right now QR code to register for next Thursday, right? What was it, February
12th. February 12th at 11 a.m. Eastern time. I hate that picture of me. Can we
What? That's a great picture.
Scan the QR code fast so we can get rid of that.
That is a great. I have better
horrible.
pictures of you that I screenshot.
I need more. Oh goodness. Yeah, Devin will take like screen caps of classes that I do and stuff and send them to me throughout the day, and it's the source of all my personal image problems.
He's got some fun still shots. So you have big reactions. I love the big reactions.
I'm expressive, but it's.
You know what though? That's what they should do. Is you could probably from this video itself. Comment below with. I guess they can't put images in the comments, but it would be lovely if they put some funny screenshots of you in the comments. You know what? You could just email them to us.
If I show up on game day with like a ski mask on, like this is the reason why.
No, we're looking forward to it though, Andrew. Very excited for vibe coding is really like super hot right now. You're hearing a lot of people talk about that, whether it be in Power Platform and Microsoft or in other technologies. It's all the rage right now. So we're excited to see what you have in store next week. And thank you so much. We'll have you next week here with Nate. We'll be leading it with you. You don't want me here in the room for that. I'm not the Power Platform expert, but Nate will be here.
I'll have a little bit of peace and quiet.
Yeah, he won't. Nate will pick on you too, but maybe. But no, we're looking forward to it. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next week for our Vibe Programming with Power Platform session. Thanks again.
Thank you.